Hey, so we had frost for like 3 days in a row now. It even snowed last night, and I'm coming to check on the garden to see how everything's doing. So first thing are these yellow melons. I didn't cover these because they were still ripening and seemed fine, even though everything else has sustained frostbitten damage from October. But I noticed that now after I let the actual melon get frozen, they're kind of soft and they have this look like they've gone bad. So I should have covered them and they would still be good to eat. I don't know if maybe some of these are okay. This one feels okay here, and maybe that one's still okay. So I should probably just go ahead and harvest those. But the ones up here are definitely soft. And so now let's go into the greenhouse. So everything stayed tied up. I just opened this up so that we could get a good look. You guys, how incredible is it that this watermelon is still growing right here? This baby watermelon still growing in the middle of November through snow. You see that this basil got too cold and that basil got way too cold, but the marigolds look fine. Let's go inside, and this is our butternut squash that looks like it might have gotten too cold, but it didn't turn black, so I think it's going to be fine. Let me just move it in closer. Maybe here. You can see that our cabbage and our greens look totally fine. They've actually grown since they've been in here. And fortunately, all the tomatoes are still looking really good. You see all of them are very green. The soil is moist. There's still flowers on some of these. See that? Yeah, flowers. And you see there's fruit growing everywhere. I'm still seeing new fruit as well. So they're very, very, very happy. Look at all this. So I had these covered in blanket. This one over here covered in these two blankets. I just pulled it back so they could get some sun. But they have been in here covered up for 3 days. That one over there. The brown you see is from the first frost back in October. And then you see one of our cantaloupes fell. So I'll take that in. That'll ripen off the vine and we'll eat that. It fell from this here. There were two here, and so they both have fallen off. And there's still a third one down there, but you see that the basil got too cold. So, and our yellow melon, it's done as well. But I think that's because of white mildew, not necessarily from the frost. Okay. Look at this basil. The side that was protecting everything got too cold, but this side is totally fine. So we're gonna leave that there so it can continue to protect the base of our tomato plant because there's lots of tomatoes. Alright, I'm gonna pick these. Go ahead and get them. Oh, I didn't have a basket big enough, so here we go. The big one here. It's like this. Got a little bit of bird poop on it, but it looks like it got damaged. We'll see if the inside's still good though. There's this one. This one feels pretty solid, like it's totally fine. It's got some bugs on it, so I need to clean that off. Okay. Is this little baby one? Aww. This one's definitely not good. It got really frosty. Let's get the big one down here. Hey Oliver, I'm coming in. Okay, remember we had this whole situation trying to protect this one because it was the big one and it decided to grow on the ground. This is the day that we harvest it. Looks like we can go right in here. See, look, it still even has green. You see that? Let me feel it. This one actually feels fine. Should I leave it connected? What should I do? Let it turn more yellow? I could cover it tonight and let it turn more yellow, but I do run the risk of losing it because it gets cold again. Why not? Alright, let's harvest these other two. Alright, get this little one. Be interesting to see how that looks inside. It's pretty soft, like super soft. And this one is really soft too. Like you can see my fingerprints in it. You guys can tell. It's like, not like a grape soft, but it's not hard like it's supposed to be. I'll say that much. Alright, we got ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow melons in there. Alright, we're back at the melon. It's the end of the day, and I have this fabric I'm going to put it in. It has some Velcro on it, how convenient, and I have a trash bag to keep it from getting wet. So we're going to see if we can get this to go all the way to yellow. Okay, so step 1 has been completed. You see I put the melon tucked all the way in there and even closed the Velcro up. And now we're going to just tuck this bag around it to keep it from getting wet. Sounds good, right? Okay, Oliver looks like he's satisfied with the job that was done. It's completely tucked in there. So we're going to watch this melon turn all the way yellow. Alright, Oliver, let's go. And we have to close this up.